Hello, welcome back. Today's video is a reading for a male Scorpio, and I will be using the Enchanted Map Oracles. So again, we will be using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, and at the end, we will be drawing a card from this tarot deck to see if this has anything to say as well. Setting them off to the side, and we will shuffle these. I shuffle them about 3 times. Just depends on the cards themselves. This oracle deck, the cards are read both directions, normal and reversed. There we go. So a 7 card spiral layout for this very important Scorpio male, family member, viewer, subscriber, member. If anything falls out, it's super important. And if not, we'll just shuffle them up and then start to lay them out. And again, this is a spiral. And 7. Each card we will go through individually. Get you a little bit closer. All right, so card in position 1. This card represents the energy currently around you, which means this is what's going on with you right now, in the present moment. Movement, reversed. Let's look closer. The movement card in reverse wants to know, do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you have forgotten to look for treasure. Another meaning of this could be lessons need to be repeated for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. Card in position 2. This card will reveal the underlying energy. And this card may come as a surprise, as it can reveal hidden qualities within your subconscious. The Bone Collector. This is a very strong card. Let's look closer. The Bone Collector wants you to know you are whole and you have everything you need within. But in case you need a little more help, when the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present, or are you reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations, my friend? Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth, and that truth then sets us up to behave in a certain way in the future when we are faced with that situation once again. When what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or you may expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the bone collector reminds you that the truth is you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack. The bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Let's take a drink of our coffee after that one. Card in position 3. This card shows any influences that are coming into your situation. It's a good indication of what you'll need, and I stress need, to deal with. Let's look closer. Rock bottom, reversed. The reversed rock bottom card. This card is the symbol for addiction in all forms, subtle or obvious. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results will never provide you with what you desire. At this moment, there is nowhere else to go, and you're facing the end of the road. If you fear change, be willing to change. Surrender your wants to a higher power. Ask for truth and allow humility to be your guiding force from within. You will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions, so take heart because you can't sink any further, and the only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. Card in position 4. Let's get closer. Card in position 4 brings any potential obstacles to your awareness. And now remember, obstacles are not necessarily, this is not necessarily a negative card, as obstacles can be fun things that delay you on your path, and for good reasons. The clock. And card in position 4 is making a choice. You're required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road, and you must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, my friend, you must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now, because the way ahead cannot be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning, and success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. Card in position 5. Let's get closer. Card in position 5. This card will give you an overview from a spiritual perspective. And it often reflects or expands on the meaning of card in position 2, which is the Bone Collector. Field of Dreams. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential, not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life, regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world. It has its own story to tell. You, my friend, have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big. Christopher, dream big. Dream beautiful. Take action and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. This is an amazing card. Card in position 6. This card, let's get closer. I'm going to put the Bone Collector back in her number 2 position where she belongs. Again, card in position 6. This card offers a course of action or shows the energy of the type of action that would benefit you most right now. Coming apart, reversed. A situation is unraveling, and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of this puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humor. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. Breathe and know that you are loved. Card in position 7. Let's get closer. And the last card in the 7-card spiral reading is card in position 7. And this card presents a possible future outcome in relations to the energy of your current situation. Coming to life, reversed. The coming to life card is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. New life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. Farmers don't go into their fields and pull up the shoots of plants to see how they're doing. They know that everything has its own cycle of growth. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Zooming out, we're going to shuffle these ones. These are the Native American Tarot deck. These are my oldest and most trusted deck. I love all of my decks, but this deck is blunt, to the point. Most people do not like it. They don't... Most people. Anyways, I love these cards because they do not let you look through rose-colored glasses. Let's see what they might have to say for you. They may say nothing at all. The other cards may have said it all. I think it's this one. Chief of Shields. The essence of the Chief of Shields is energy, endurance, capability in leadership, and steadfastness. He is like a super Boy Scout. Unbelievable. Competent, ingenious, thoughtful, cautious, trustworthy, and unperturbable. And he has a capacity for adapting circumstances to fit his needs. He works slowly and steadily and is entirely lacking in emotion. He may be a bit insensitive. He makes little effort to cope with or even understand anything outside his ken. Not overly spiritual, he is slow to anger, but when driven, he becomes implacable. You cannot soothe him. And this is totally you. It's crazy that card fell in your reading. And I love the, he is like a super Boy Scout part. I hope that helps in any way. I have one more sheet I'd like to look at to see what it says about the Chief of Shields. The Chief of Shields is kind of like it's a number card, more or less, and it could mean an amount of years. Maybe you've been working on yourself for an amount of years. This, whatever it is, it's been very slow coming. The Chief of Shields is the slowest when it comes to time. I don't know if it helps in any way. There are also maybe something between the middle of April, the end of May, maybe not this year, maybe next year. Yes, as May is just ended. How observant. So again, this is something slow and maybe possibly something happening next year around April and May. Oh my goodness. If this helps you in any way, please let me know. If you'd like more, I have other decks. We can go deeper with the ones we have. And if you like this type of content, please give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And again, this reading was for a male Scorpio. You guys, don't forget to check out my membership levels. And I hope you have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.